What up gamers, I'm Jason and today on Dice & Dragons I'm going to be unboxing the Zeo expansion for Power Rangers, the deck building game, and sorry I didn't say that right, it's Zeo, stronger than before. Go Zeo! Okay, sorry, just had to get that out. So yes, this is going to add the Zeo Rangers to the existing Power Rangers, the deck building game, as well as the Machine Empire as your enemies. You're going to be taking on the role of the Rangers or some of your favorite villains from the Machine Empire as you battle it out in 1v1, 2v1, or 2v2 battles in order to defend or destroy the city of Angel Grove. In this case, I believe the Machine Empire is trying to get the Zeo Power Crystal in order to conquer the universe. So you have all the different Zeo Rangers. You even have the Gold Ranger. There is also a promo pack that we did not get with this. We actually ordered it from Renegade Games, so it will be here in the future. Unfortunately, it will not be included in this unboxing. Now, what you'll be doing in this game is you will be acquiring Rangers as well as gear, so other Rangers to help you. You know, you can acquire the Red Ranger if you're the Gold Ranger, so on and so forth. You get the idea. You also have different weapons. There'll be also different locations. The same things will be happening for the villains as they acquire some of the famous villains from the show, as well as some of the equipment, as you try to defeat the other players in order to win the game. Now, there was a question as to if we were even going to pick this up. We weren't huge fans of the original Power Rangers deck building game, but I've heard that this expansion speeds it up, and as I'm a big fan of the IP, we just had to give it a go. So now let's take a look at what's in the box. Let's take a look at what's in the box for the Power Rangers deck building game Zeo, stronger than before. I'm really looking forward to getting this to the table. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the original game, we did hear that this game addressed some of the concerns that we had and makes the gameplay a lot faster. So if that's the case, I think we'll have a lot more fun with this box than the original. So we do have the rule book. We get a nice list of the contents, basics, and then we have deck card and the setup. Then I do believe at a certain point it does say that if you've actually read the game, for experienced players, there's different rules with the Zord base, so you can just turn to page 16 to get all the new rules. Everything else is identical to the original. It just has the new art for the Zeo cards. It's really from page 16 on that you do get the new rules. We'll slide everything over, so we have this available. So here's the new Zord Bay and the layer, which looks to be very similar. We've got the player markers of 1, 2, 3, and 4, just so that you know who you are playing against. Now, we do not have the Phantom Ranger promo pack because it was not included in retail orders for Canada. So let's see what we've got here. We've got King Mondo, Louis Kaboom, Prince Gasket, Princess Archerina, Queen Machina, Clank. So we've got a nice representation of the Machine Empire. So no complaints there. I think you got the right characters. And we've got Kat, Tanya, Rocky, Adam, Tommy, and Jason Lee Scott. Let's flip them over and take a look at the Ranger form. So the Gold Ranger, at the start of your turn, lose 2 HP and draw 1 card. And then with your attack, you can deal 3 damage. If your HP is 15 or less, deal 6 instead. So that's pretty cool. So when all 4 slots are filled, attach your Zord to the Zord Bay. And the neat thing is he can really use any color card. So it's like a wild. Like that, you got Zeo Ranger 5 Red, Tommy, Adam, Rocky, Tanya, and Kat. We're not going to go over all the powers. Just wanted to highlight Zeo Gold because he's my favorite character in Power Rangers, and the fact that everything is rainbow. So you've got just the health trackers and the energy trackers. 1 for the villains, 1 for the Power Rangers. And then we have the deck cards. The stack of cards for the deck building game here. So let's see what we got. All right. So we've got the new Zeo Zords. Not sure why 3 is at the top there. Put this in order. We got the Zeo Zords, Pure Midas, villains. We got Cogs, Defectors, the Caterpillar, Robo Cupid. So lots of the enemies from the Zeo series. Zeo Jet Cycles, Quadra Fighters, Singing Power Pod Sword, one of my favorite cards in Heroes of the Grid, Defender Wheel, Shrink Ray. So lots of cool stuff. Zed's Vengeance. So as you can see, this is where you're getting just some elements for the deck building game, as we've got, Lord Zed in a Zeo pack, new locations, the Power Chamber, the Machine Sky Base, Ernie's Beach Club, Angel Coast Falls, the signature items for our villains as well as the heroes, Zeo Battle Sword. That's pretty cool. Golden Power Staff, 4 damage and discard the card though, but generates lots of energy. Power Axe, Double Clubs, Power Hatches, and then the Zeo Sub-Crystals, which are the new Zeo Crystals, so like the Power Morphers, and then the Zeo Megazord. So, like the mix of cards, looks pretty cool. And actually, I put these off camera, but we'll just put them down here. And the biggest difference from what I have heard from talking to some fans of the deck building game and people that kind of convinced me to give this a shot is that this one is a lot less guard focused. So the gameplay is just faster with the attack. So you've got the starter deck cards and their teamwork. Enemy cards are Mayhem. And the Zeonizer starter cards. Scraps, regroup, reconstruct, silence. Next time you battle this turn, draw 2 cards. Resilience, smashing, same thing. So all these cards are identical to what we had in the original game for starter cards. They just have different names and different art. You've got stun. So these are the negative effects. You can get stuns. So if you heal 2 plus HP this turn, you can get rid of it. The dead cards that go in your deck. And then the Zeo Blasters, which replace the Blade Blasters, and they are identical to the Blade Blasters from the first game. Then here we've got some of the heroes: Auric, Billy, Sea Ranger 1 pink, yellow, blue, green, red. So they can show up. You got Triforia, so these are they can show up in the grid and fight the enemies. Not sure why it's split up like that, why the heroes are at the bottom, but doesn't make all that much of a difference. So I like what I see here in terms of the cards. Card quality feels nice. No complaints in that regard. Just we have to see about the gameplay, and if Zeo plays significantly faster than the original, then I think, at least for Julie and I, will be starting to turn this game around, and we'll most likely be keeping it. Otherwise, this and the original will probably be on their way out of the collection. But who knows? I do love my Power Rangers. Maybe I'll have a soft spot and they'll stay. Not quite sure as of yet, but there you have it. This is what's in the box for Power Rangers, the deck building game, Zeo Stronger Than Before. Keep it right here, as I'll be coming back at you with a quick outro. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click that like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when our next video is released. Also, down below in the video description, you'll find links to all of our social media feeds: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you'd like to see pictures of Julie and I playing the Zeo expansion or the original Power Rangers deck building game, there'll be plenty of pictures on those feeds. There are some already of the original game. Then also down below in the video description is a link to multizone.ca, a great Canadian game store. Click that link, get 10% off your next purchase. And this is a great way to support the channel, as a portion of that purchase is returned to us. Popping up in front of me are going to be links to some of our previously released videos. Over here will be our most recent release, and over here we'll take you back to a review on how to play of Power Rangers, the deck building game. With that being said, don't forget, keep playing games.